QNTM and VRCA were trending at some point. Today, the 28th of November 2025, QNTM lost 13.67%. The stock was actually contracting the expansion of Wednesday, the 26th.
Quantum BioPharma is trending following the release of encouraging phase 1 safety data for its experimental multiple sclerosis treatment, Lucid-MS. Community sentiment has perked up as traders dig into what early safety success could mean for later stage trials and the company's long term therapeutic potential in a crowded MS market. A chunk of the conversation is also zeroing in on the company's ongoing $700 million lawsuit involving alleged market manipulation, which some retail investors believe could become an unexpected catalyst if things swing in Quantum's favor. This legal backdrop, combined with heavy short interest chatter, is fueling speculation about a potential short squeeze setup. Some traders are watching TA patterns and volume spikes for signs of a breakout. Others are scanning the Canadian market for cross border price gaps, hoping to capitalize on inefficiencies between listings. Overall, buzz is building around the mix of clinical progress, legal drama, and volatility friendly trading conditions, a cocktail that's becoming irresistible to momentum players.
Okay, not a lot of share. Okay, well, a decent amount of shares across the table, close to five times its average. Okay, this is the daily chart. On the line trend is now neutral to bearish. Okay, this is the yesterday was on Wednesday was when he printed this. When he completed this bounce that began on Friday. So it was how many days? Okay, was it on Friday? Started. It was a Monday. It began on Monday. Yeah, Monday the 24th. So that was three straight session of gains, and contracting it is contracting it now, or has just started to contract it. So the algos are saying that it might continue the contraction going all the way towards early January. The 40-day moving average is going to pose a strong resistance. Okay, so the stock is expected to trade within this tiny space. So that, amongst other things, up till the 15th of December. So the stock will be, rather the 40-day moving average will also be ensuring that it has a contraction going on as well. Yeah, I mean a proper contraction. In the not only and in the not only contracting this expansion that happened is also ensuring, amongst other things, that it doesn't deviate from the downward trajectory. Projections are saying 10.37, no, 10.30. Okay, it is a pivotal projection. If it retests this again, if it reverses course and closes above it, just like it did on Wednesday, the 26th, then they might, who knows, they might advance, but it got rejected. That it didn't pass that the theory, it didn't pass the thesis that if it closes that, it doesn't mean that it will. It just says that it may. So if it does again, it might, go ahead and probably attempt to test 13.65. That projection has a very high probability of it being retested. Yeah, okay. And indeed, also, this rejection at 11.67, okay, statistically not very high, not very high. Yeah, that time it will be retested. Okay, VRCA, you can see a huge amount of volumes across the tape. This will be more than five times, more than five times its average. Yeah, more than five times, more than six times, or more close. Okay, more than five times its average volume. Okay, high volatility is expected to expand or increase further in the coming days. Okay, intraday high in this session $9.82. Okay, VRCA. Did we check any news? Okay, let's see. VRCA. Okay, let's see what we have. Extrapolation is saying that higher prices are expected to keep printing, going all the way towards early January, and the 40-day moving average is expected to provide the support for any attempt to pull back. Okay, but momentum is expected to keep decaying all the way down to early January. Not expected to rise, but it doesn't mean that the stock wouldn't rise. But at the same time, I think it calls it's a caution that maybe this may not be what may happen. Okay, so if anything, there's a good chance that the stock will actually drop below its 10-day moving average by Monday, the 8th of December. Okay, by then the moving average would have caught up with it. Okay, so let's see what we have. If there's any news, but we have a readout concerning it. Okay, no news, but let's find out what's going on. Okay, projections. Nothing. Do we have any projections here? 4.22. It's a down projection. We have 9.82. Yeah, it printed today 9.82. Okay, previous projections are saying 9.52, 11.20, 11.21. So it tested the 9.1 of those projections, 9.52. Got it tested. Okay.
VRCA is making the rounds across trading communities thanks to recent strong price action and renewed interest in short term swing setups. With its low float, signs of possible accumulation, and pockets of aggressive buying, traders are eyeing VRCA as a sneaky mover with room for sharp pops. Beyond the technicals, the company's FDA approved treatment is adding fundamental credibility, and some retail investors are pointing to insider buying and leadership confidence as reasons the current move may have legs. Chart watchers are highlighting bullish indicators, tightening ranges, higher lows, and volume driven breakouts, while also keeping an eye on upcoming catalysts that could jolt volatility even further. Still, the community isn't entirely euphoric. A subset of traders are urging caution, noting that low floats can rip both directions. Even so, VRCA remains firmly on watch list as a high potential swing setup where one catalyst could flip the entire sentiment.
Okay, this is the 4-hour chart. The stock has been let's see now, has been expanding since Monday till yesterday, till, yeah, I think, did I mention this, till Wednesday? Yeah, so three-stage session. Yeah, so if it didn't look clear, it looks clear here. So even though the algos are saying that higher prices may continue to print, they're also saying that it might contract. You can see even the momentum is declining on this 40 period, on this 4-hour chart. I think this is what one has to keep an eye on. It's saying here that it might drop below its 10 period moving average by Monday pre-market session. You know, yeah, okay. So these two stocks were trending at some point. Let's see how it goes. And thank you very much for watching this video.